Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattoo Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today is a special day because I am doing my MÄKSÄLIFE review. I was lucky enough to be picked for the review crew, which I'm super grateful for, and I'm really excited to share with you what I have. Also, I only have a couple of things, so I'm going to link some people down in the description. I will edit the description as I find more people, and I will put their videos down below so you can see the whole line. I am really excited to show you these two things. These are two of my favorite things from the new line, and also the companion notebooks, which I don't have to show you, but I can tell you right now, I'm going to be a repeater. I'm going to be using those in 2022. I have loved them in 2021. They have fit perfectly within my stack and my system, and they are just everything I need for my goal setting. So excited to buy those on release day, but until then, these are the two things I'm going to show you. We're going to switch to top-down mode in a moment. So this is my undated 7x9 6-month planner, and you'll notice the coil, which is my favorite thing about this planner, along with the cover, which is gorgeous. And then the other thing I'm going to show you is I'm obsessed with this. So I've been talking a lot about daily notepads, and this one may be like my Goldilocks favorite. This one is so good, and I'm really excited to jump into using it. So these are the two things I'm going to show you, and let's get into it. So before we dive into this stuff, let me show you how it's packaged, because I did get some questions on Instagram. Some people just care about this stuff, and that's totally okay. So the planner came in a cellophane bag, and then it also came in this bubble wrap. So it feels like it's super protected. And then there was also bubble wrap in the box itself, which, by the way, the box is really cute too. If you can see the little saying in there, that's so cute. So I'm again, just super grateful that MÄKSÄLIFE and Sierra thought of me for the review crew again this year. Sierra wrote me a cute little note there, which I will cherish. And then there's this cute sticker, which I have to figure out where am I going to put this, because it's so cute and I really, really like it. Okay, so here are the 2 stars of my show. I've got the daily notepad and I've got the 6-month undated planner. So let's talk about the notepad first, because I'm really excited about this. So this notepad is new to the line. There's actually a ton of new stuff this year. So it came in a little cellophane bag, as you saw, and it's got the same, well, it's a little thinner, but it has the same texture as the MÄKSÄLIFE paper. Let me get just a little bit of info so that I know what I'm talking about here. Okay, so this is A5 size, and it is a sticky notepad, which I love. And it has 80 GSM paper, bright white recycled paper. This is known with MÄKSÄLIFE to use really good quality recycled paper. And it has 60 sheets. Okay, one thing that I love about this, first of all, is the format of it. It is, remove that, it's just perfect when it comes to daily notepads. So I have been on the search this year to find a daily notepad that works for me. I know I'm not a daily planner, but I know that I want that option from time to time, especially on the weekends. And so this is just like basically my ideal, perfect daily notepad. Not only does it have sticky, which I love, and none of the ones that I have or have tried or have found have that, but also the format of it. So you have a place for the date and a focus. You have a priority section, or whatever you want to make this part. One thing that I love about this is it's just a blank slate. You can do whatever you want with it. The to-do section is super big, which I have found with some of the daily notepads, the to-dos are too short. We've also got this time blocking section, which I love because you can start it at whatever time you want. You can end it when you want. You can figure out how you want to format that, and it can be different for every day. And then the bottom has a dot grid section you can use for literally anything. And then you have these 3 spaces here that, again, you can use it for whatever you want. You could even use a dot marker to make like checks if you want, or you can do whatever you want. That's what I love about this. It's just so good. I love it. So this is the 7x9 6-month undated flagship planner, and it's so good, y'all. The design elements in here and the details are so good. I love that it's 6 months. I got some questions on Instagram when I put up a question box. Why 6 months? I like that it's 6 months because it's pretty rare to find people that use a planner for the whole year. But having a 6-month option and it's undated, when you have an off week, you can skip it. Like, that's incredible. You can start it at any time as well, which I also love because maybe you find MÄKSÄLIFE later on, maybe in April. If you're watching this like 6 months from now, you can go and get this and you can start it right now. I love that. It's a great option. The biggest thing that I love about this planner is the coil. I am a standard coil kind of girl, and this is a amazing coil. It is super sturdy. Like, this is the most heavy duty coil that I have seen on a planner basically ever. It's even like more strong and thick than the EC, which is crazy because theirs is super strong, but this one is amazing and it's perfect. Like, perfect. The way that it's coiled, everything. Perfect. I just love a standard coil, and I'm so glad that this is an option now. Other things about this planner, it has a luxe vegan leather cover. This is definitely luxe. This also comes in 2 colors. I got the taupe, but it also comes in a pretty pink or a blush. But this cover is just so, the texture is interesting. I was asked about, like, what does the cover feel like, and it's hard to describe. It's definitely got a texture to it. You can hear that. It's pretty thick. I mean, this planner, you could spill something on it and then just like wipe it off because of the way that it is like kind of sealed. It doesn't have a weird texture to it. It's not like grippy or anything like some other planners, and it's just really good. I like it a lot. This is super protective. This would be a great on-the-go planner for that reason. Okay, then you've got the little the stretchy cord that kind of closes it for you if you're on the go. But I always like to just slip it over the back cover and just have it open all the time if I'm leaving this on my desk. Okay, the price for this planner is $64. This is a luxury planner, and that's a luxury price. And I think once you see everything in here, you'll realize why that price is the way it is. This is a gold planner and a weekly planner, and monthly. So it covers like basically everything that you would need. Also, the paper, before I forget, is 120 GSM. It is bright white and it is recycled. This is the same type of paper that was in last year's planner and this year's planners as well. Other things I will note like as we go through the walkthrough here. Okay, let's open her up. Oh, it's so pretty. That paper is so gorgeous. It's such a good texture. It's not grippy or like too toothy. It's smooth, but it's not like so smooth that your paper is going to just slide off the page. I just love it so much. All right, so it says undated 6-month vertical edition. Like I said, it does come in horizontal if you're interested in that. This planner and this type of planner, it also comes in a daily version, which I don't have to show you, but I can show you real quick so I don't forget to show you this. I printed out the printables. There's a huge printables library, so you can see what the daily format looks like. It's very light because it printed in gray, like from the printable, but you have like a weekly kind of map, and then here is the daily layout, and this is like the notepad, and it's so good. So I know that I don't need a daily planner, but if you need a daily planner, this is definitely one to check out. It's beautiful. Okay, so let's keep going. You have a space to like write your name and everything. And then there is a note from Sierra, the founder of MÄKSÄLIFE. She's amazing. She does so much for the community, and she's just so, like, she embodies Moxie and MÄKSÄLIFE. So I love the definition. I actually just bought a shirt with the definition on it because I really love that, and it's inspiring to me. But Sierra's amazing. And then you have the goal setting pages that the other planners have. So let's take a second to talk about like what this planner entails and what you can get from here in other planners. So there is the flagship planner option, which is the 12-month dated. It comes in horizontal and vertical. It's 7x9. It has the wire O binding, but I know a lot of people don't care about that, and you're like, you know, into it. There are 4 covers, and I will put those on the screen right now. They're gorgeous. They're all so different. That chevron one is like speaking to my heart. I know I don't need that planner, but it is gorgeous, and I'm like kind of obsessed with that pattern, and I want it in other things, like maybe a journal or something. But I really love the variety of the covers. That one is $76, and it has the same paper as this one, and it has all of the stuff in the front that this one has, the same weekly layout, same monthly layout, everything. It's just the 12-month dated. So a lot of everything that you find in here is in that planner. Okay, let's keep going with I just took a little sidebar there. So the front pages are the goal setting sections. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I believe in this system. I use it every single week. Well, almost every week, but definitely every month. And I love it. It's literally changed my life. And I'm a huge proponent of Sierra's system. And if you get this planner or the companion notebooks or the flagship planner or even the daily, all of them have this information, and it's really important that you go through it, you read it, you study it. There's just so much good information in here about how to set your goals, how to stick with it, how to create weekly actions, all of that. I love this system so much, and I'm really excited to get into 2022 prep, which is going to be in December. I'll have my 3 video series up again. I am going to tweak the last video. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one, but I am going to do my whole process in that series like I did last year. Okay, the compass is like the building block, like the foundation of the system. You come back to it every quarter and you restart every year. It's just such a good way to break down where you need to go from here and what you need to focus on. And even it points out like stuff that you're doing well. So I love this so much. The intentions page is one that takes me a minute. I have to really look within myself and figure out how I want my year to go and what my dreams are for my year. And again, I'm just so excited to get into 2022 prep. Okay, this is all about setting goals. These are some of the most important pages of the whole goal setting section. It talks about the different types of goals, writing goals. This really opened my eyes up a bit. I have been working with goals for a long time at work and personally, and writing goals is really personal. So I love this, that it kind of gives you examples of things to do and ways that you can write your goals in better ways. This isn't like the end all be all to writing goals, but this is such a good starting point. I also like defining different types of goals. So like my one stretch goal for this year, it's probably going to be the same one for next year, is being my most healthy self. And I just love, breaking down the different types of goals because this really helps me to make real progress. Okay, then it goes into thinking about your annual goals, your monthly goals, and your weekly actions. It also provides the weekly reflection questions, which I really love this. I don't share this most of the time because it's extremely personal, but I do reflect. I haven't shared it with you, but I'm doing it. And I love these questions. They really set the stage for the next week and what you need to do. Okay, this is also one of my favorite pages in the whole entire planner. I use this every time I set my monthly goals and when I'm even thinking about my weekly actions. This page tells you things to consider in each of the different goal categories, and it really like triggers my minds of like things that I should pick for goals and action items. I just love this so much. Then you have a space for whatever you want to do here. And then let's look at the design changes of the goal pages. I love these changes so much. Okay, so the font is a little bit different along with the colors are a little bit brighter, and this section also is like trimmed down, which I love because then you have a little bit more room to write in. So let me grab my planner from this year so you can see the difference between the two. Okay, so here you can really see the design changes and how much more room you have in this section. So you used to have the little, I don't even know what this is, the little badge thing and the flag, and now it's just super simple and a lot more clean. I also like the changes to the font. They have kind of slimmed the letters and it just looks much more like modern and clean. I love that. You still have the question, how will my life improve? And you have lined pages or lined, you have lines here, but you just feel like you have so much more room, which I really like. So you've got your two kind of spreads of your annual goals. Paper's so nice, y'all. Love it. And then you have a space for your vision board if you want to do that. This, I don't really do a vision board, but you know what? Like maybe I'll do that this year. Maybe this will kind of inspire me. If you do a vision board, maybe do this before. I mean, you can do it after too. You can kind of do it whenever you want. But I think it would be interesting to do a vision board before you do your goals and then use that as inspiration for creating your goals. Okay, then there is this page here with the goal setting quick tips. So in this planner, you also have that. There's my mind map, which was a fun project. You have this, but again, it's just kind of cleaned up a little bit, but it's the same advice, which it's great advice, to be honest. Okay, then we get into the 6 months of the undated section with, oh, this is so beautiful. The monthly pages, the weekly pages, and the weekly actions. Oh, so cool. Also, the quote pages are a little bit different this year. They're much more simplified and clean. I just love this. You have so much space that you could use to do a collage. You could write in your favorite quotes. You could do whatever you wanted to with this page. So let me show you the quotes pages really quick so you can kind of see. They're all in the same kind of format, so trust yourself more. No one benefits when you play small, which is one of Sierra's taglines. Progress, not perfection. That's one of my favorites. Do it scared. I love that. Learn to rest, not quit. And then the last one is going to the assessments part. Invest in your future self. Maybe the extras has one too. No. Okay, so now that I'm back here, I can show you this. So let's go back up here to the first month. So you've got these little stickers. They are clear and they go on the tab. So you've got front and back of the tab in white. So when they're on here, you'll be able to see them really easily because of the kind of navy colored or dusty blue colored tabs. So I thought this was a great addition, and they kind of thought of everything with this undated planner. Okay, so once you turn the page here, you have your monthly layout, and this is exactly like it is in the flagship planner. This is just so cleaned up and nice. I love the font changes. Let me show you January in here. So it's really a lot the same. Like they really kind of stuck with what they are good at, but they took away all the color, which I love because it makes it super neutral. And then of course it's undated, so you can date it however you want. You can write the numbers in here, or they also have some kits that you can buy on the site to flesh this out and make it so it looks really like uniform. But I just love this so much. You have new quotes too, which I like. Okay, then we get into the monthly goals page. So let me show you that in here. So last year you had the little flags just kind of mirroring the annual goals pages with the little badge thing and then the focus. And you have a quote, monthly goals here. Again, just cleaned up. And I feel like, again, you have a little bit more room in here. And you're not like fighting the flags like you would be on these pages. It's just so, it looks so like sharp. I love it. Okay, then we have, just like in last year's planner, we have the reflection page, and then we have the weekly actions pages. So what I really like about this change is, if you can see this up here, in light gray, it says, reflect on wins, what worked, what didn't work, lessons learned, and adjustments needed. And if you'll remember, that is what was back over here with the weekly reflection questions. They wrote them up here so you don't have to like flip back and forth, which is so nice. I just love that little touch. And it's so like light and it would blend in really easily. Then you have a little tip down here. These tips, don't sleep on these tips. They're good. I think they're new. No, okay, I think she said these are the same for this year, but next year there'll be new tips. But listen, the tips are good, and sometimes you forget things. So having the same tips is not a terrible thing. I think it's actually a great thing because you need to be reminded of these things. And Sierra writes all of the tips, and she really like lives them and breathes them, and I love that. Okay, then you have your weekly actions page. So this page, I'll show you one here from early January before my life was all busted up by my accident. Okay, so this page again is just super clean, and you have the name of the categories on here for you, which I love that. I really enjoyed using stickers this year, but they take up a lot of space, and this little like badge thing also took up like unnecessary space. So I love that change. It just has made everything more clean, and you have more lines for each category, which I love, because sometimes with health and wellness, I run out of lines like really easily, and I have to make like columns, and it's a whole thing. So I love that change. Really, all of the design changes are great. Okay, so now we're getting into the meat and potatoes of this planner, the weekly layout. So this is exactly the same as last year. I'll show you that real quick. So here is a spread from January. So it's exactly the same, but without the color. And of course, it's undated up here. And the font is just kind of cleaned up and slimmed down a little bit, which I like. But everything else is the same. You've got your little gratitude heart and your habit section over here, your notes, and then you go into the next week. And that's how the whole month is. So literally you could pick up this planner at any point in the year. I almost said school year. At any point in the year and just start using it, which is awesome. I love it. Okay, so when you get to the end of the month, just like in the other planners, you have your monthly reflections, and they have cleaned this up as well. Let's look at my January reflections. Oh, I didn't do my January ones because my life was insane. But let's look at March. Okay, so here is March in last year's or this current year's planner. So you'll notice that everything is kind of shifted up a little bit, and you have just a little bit more room in each section, which is nice. I like that. It just looks a little bit more cleaned up. There's also, since this is undated, it has a reminder up here to take your quarterly assessment every quarter, and those are in the back of the planner. So some of the questions that I got were like, how is everything situated in the planner? And what I really like about this undated planner is that the whole month is all together. So in a lot of undated planners, they put all of the months at the front and then the weeks behind it. But in this one, everything is together, which is how you would normally plan. And I just love that kind of touch. Okay, so we've got 6 months of plans. I'm loving this coil. Everything just goes so smoothly over it. It's just amazing. Okay, then you get to the back part here, which is the assessments. So this is where you take your quarterly assessment and quarterly assessment 2. So every 3 months, you have to stop and assess yourself and where you're at and where you're going. So this page is, again, just cleaned up a little bit. Let me see if I can find the quarterly. Oh, we're right here. Okay, so in this planner, everything was on one page, but in here, kind of like in my companion notebooks, which I do have right here, and I will be using these again. I'm excited. Just like in the companion notebooks, it's on 2 pages, which I prefer this actually, because you just have more room to work with. But this is just so amazing, and like look at how much room you have to write and reflect here. That's so great. I love that. So you get 2 of the quarterly assessments, and then you get into the extras section. What I really like about this is because they know that this is a half-year planner, you're going to need a space to do future plans. So like appointments, birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, whatever you have going on that you need to plan for. You can put in the month and you can plan ahead. So you have 6 months future plans, which is nice. I like that. Then you have so many notes pages. I think I counted them and there's like 20. Let me just check my notes here. Yeah, I think there are 20 notes pages back here, like front and back on the amazing paper. I just really like that too. This is a change from past planners. Then you still get a pocket, which has 2 sides and it has cute little quotes on it. I love the feel of this. And then you get a sheet of the MÄKSÄLIFE stickers, which I love. They have also been redesigned and kind of just like simplified, which I really like. And then at the very back, you have one of these little accordion pockets as well, which this is nice if you're on the go. If you have like money or anything you want to keep like a little bit more secure, you can put that in this little back pocket. So that is the whole planner. I love this so much, but it's not for me. And I don't say that lightly. I think this is an awesome planner, but it's not for me. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to give it away to one of you. I'm going to post a giveaway on Instagram. So go over to Instagram and check out my giveaway post. It's going to be up in a couple days over the weekend, just kind of prepping for launch day next week. And so I will be giving this away to someone who really wants it and will use it to the best of its abilities. And I can't wait to find it a new home. So I'm really, really impressed with this planner. I'm also super, super impressed with this daily notepad. I love this. This is one of my favorite things from the line. Also, just the changes, like the design changes to the companion notebooks I'm really excited about. So I will be ordering those on launch day. New to the line this year are 4 colors of the daily planners, and it's an A5 size. It's on the standard coil, and they're, like I said, 4 colors. I will pop up the colors right here so you can see them. They're gorgeous and different from this one, which I just love that everything is so unique across the line. It also has like the luxe cover, just like this. The dailies are $58. Same paper. There's no weekly coaching tips, but you have like pretty much everything you need to have an amazing daily. Those come in quarters too, which is like, that's just like so much stuff in there, but people are so excited about it. I'm excited to see it. I just want to like see pictures of it because I think it's amazing. But it is quarterly, like I said. So there's so much in the line. Let me tell you a little bit more about what's coming out. So we've got the 12-month dated, which comes in horizontal and vertical. That's $76, and that has 4 covers, which I showed you earlier. We've got this one, the 6-month undated. It's $64. The quarterly undated is $58, and then the companion notebooks are $56. And those are A5 size. Also, if you're into inserts, the 6-month undated inserts are available, and the quarterly daily inserts are available for $48 and $44. And then also there's going to be a digital release in December if you're a digital planner. There's some accessories too, which I will definitely be looking into. We've still got the goal setting trio, the goal setting, what are these guys called? Goal setting bookmark trio. I don't remember where the other one is. It's around here somewhere. Oh, it's in my planner right now. But these guys from last year are coming back. The functional sticker book is also coming back. The dated monthly sticker kit will be here for your undated products. And then new are some new dot grid notebooks. The pen pouch, which I really want to get my hands on. The bullet washi and time washi. Those are $15. No, Those are $5.50 a piece. The pouch is $15. The dot grid notebooks are $10. Then they've also got magnetic bookmarks for $6.50, a pin loop for $5. The sticky notepad is only $10. I need like 4 of these. I love this so much, and I love that price. And then last but not least is the habit tracker sticky notepad. That is $4, and that will help you daily, people, if you want to have your habit tracker still. So that's the line. There's so much coming out. I know I only showed you 2 things, but I'm really excited about both of these, and I'm excited about my new companion notebooks. But the excitement around this launch is just contagious, and I'm just really excited to support MÄKSÄLIFE and just share all this stuff with you. Also, I gotta see everybody else's reviews too. So again, those are going to be linked down in the description as I find them. But I think that's it. So let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching my review. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And hey, stick around, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I will leave links to the MÄKSÄLIFE shop along with my affiliate link if you want to use it. No pressure at all, but I will leave it down there if you would like to support me and my channel. I just am so excited for this launch. MÄKSÄLIFE is just a really amazing company, and I'm so happy to support them as they grow every year. I mean, this line is incredible, and I hope that you are excited about it too. Let me know if you have any questions down below. I'd be happy to answer those for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.